So let's begin. So I want to ask a very simple question. Okay? Do you want to maximize your life or not?
Obviously.
Yes. I want to also ask this question to all of you, those who listen me right now. I am asking this question to all of you, that do you want to maximize your life? Yes or no? Do you want to maximize your life? Very good. So right now, again I want to ask that how can you maximize your life? Did you get some ideas that if you do certain amount of these things, then you can easily push yourself in the forward direction? So did you learn any lessons so that you can maximize your life? Did you get any sort of formula so that you can maximize your life? Have you got any sort of idea as of now?
Personally, I think that I have to believe that I can.
Yes, that means you believe that you have to do something else in your life. Yes or no? So that is good, that I believe myself so that I have to do something. Yes or no? But the fact is that in order to do something, you have to have some knowledge what you are trying to do. Yes or no? So before doing something, yes, that I believe that I can go in front of the public, I speak. But before going there, I need to have some skill set so that I can go there and without any kind of hesitation and shyness, I can reveal out all those points in front of them. Yes or no? So that means this skill set I should have before going to the dais. So that means today I gonna give you a formula so that you can maximize your life, so that you can ameliorate up your knowledge, so that you can gearing up your knowledge, so that you can easily accelerate up your knowledge. That's really important, indispensable, inevitable for all of us to understand. Do you understand? So today I gonna discuss one of the very important formula, and if you understand this formula, if you implement it, inculcate it and cultivate it, implant it in your own life, your life dramatically be changed forever. And the number one formula is that declare your expiry date of your knowledge. Listen to me. In order to maximize your life, the one of the foremost and the finest point or formula, or I can say doctrine or the principle is that declare your expiry date of your knowledge. I am not saying declare the expiry date of yourself when you will die. No. What I am saying, very accurately listen, declare your expiry date of your knowledge. Now what does it mean? What does it mean? It means, have you seen that some of the medicine, whenever you bring some medicine for you, you can see that the medicine has also some expiry date. Yes or no? If you have medicine, you can see in on the back side of the medicine, you can see that it has written that this medicine will be expired after few years. Yes or no? The medicine date also written over there. So now, what the knowledge you possess right now, this knowledge right now is helping you, but you cannot give any sort of assurance to yourself this knowledge will helpful after 10 years. You cannot give any assurance to yourself. Can you give assurance to yourself that whatever the knowledge right now I possess in myself can help me a lot in my further life? That means you have to declare your expiry date of your knowledge. That means the knowledge whatever you have right now, this knowledge might helpful right now for you, but in the upcoming life or the forthcoming life, in the upcoming generation or after 5 years, this knowledge cannot help you to grow yourself from inside. That is the reason we need to change our knowledge continuously. That is the reason I have told you what? Declare your expiry date of the knowledge. I have seen some of the people in their life whatever they learned in their early life, they thought this knowledge is sufficient for them to live a life harmoniously. But that is not a correct. Because in order to be happy or live a harmonious life or live with integrity, you need to have some what? Knowledge. How can you get happiness? Yes or no? That means they have the knowledge. That means they are changing themselves continuously, spontaneously. They are changing themselves progressively. They are changing themselves slowly, gradually. Every day they work on themselves. That means they declare their expiry date of their knowledge. They expire their knowledge continuously. They know this knowledge, whatever they imbibe or they absorb right now, this knowledge will be or may be helpful for certain years. But this knowledge cannot help you for a long time. Or for suppose for 6 months, for the next 6 months or the 1 year, this knowledge might be helpful. But after 2 years, this knowledge cannot be helpful for you to grow inside you. Do you understand? This is very important point. So let me give you some example over here. Have you got the name the Sachin Tendulkar and Vinod Kambli? Have you got this name? Sachin Tendulkar, another one is Vinod Kambli. Yes or no? Now, what the point I mentioned, aforementioned here, that declare your expiry date of your knowledge. And from this point, from this formula, I want to put an example. The example goes like that there is one great cricketer whose name is Sachin Tendulkar, another cricketer who was great once upon a time, his name was Vinod Kambli. Both of them were friends once upon a time. Sachin Tendulkar and Vinod Kambli were the great cricketers once upon a time. But what happened, my friend? Vinod Kambli became the one of the best cricketer in India once upon a time, and he was playing better than whom? Sachin Tendulkar also. But unfortunately, what happened? He thought that he upgraded himself too much, and he thought he should not upgrade his skill of cricket. He thought like this. Because of that reason, he did not practice well. Vinod Kambli, I am talking about Vinod Kambli. He did not practice well. He did not go to the ground on time. He was not punctual. But once upon a time, he was punctual. When newly he became cricketer, he was punctual. But later date, when he thought that nothing was there to learn for me, but that means he stopped himself to upgrade the Vinod Kambli. And because of that reason, the life of Vinod Kambli totally devastated, totally vanished, totally finished. But at that time, Sachin Tendulkar was not a great cricketer, because Vinod Kambli was a great cricketer, but he thought that he became great because of his skill, and he did not practice well, and because of lack of practice, he was lagging behind himself. And today nobody knows about Vinod Kambli, but everybody knows Sachin Tendulkar. Why? That is the question. Because Sachin Tendulkar never thought that he became great. He always declared his expiry date of cricketing skill. Got it or not? He every time declared his expiry date of cricketing skill. He learned new skill of cricketing, new shot, new things every time. He was busy himself to learn new skill. That means he declared his expiry date of cricketing skill. And because of that reason, he became one of the best cricketer in India. And also later date, he became, everybody knows that, God of cricket. Yes or no? So what I want to mean to you, in order to maximize your life, one of the great important formula is that declare your expiry date of knowledge or skill. And if you think that this knowledge, this skill set help me always, that means you are going to the wrong direction. You have to change your skill, change your knowledge every time with corresponds to the time. Every time you have to change yourself. And unless and until you do it, what happen? You go lagging behind yourself. So in order to keep yourself or put yourself in the forward direction or the upward direction, you need to change yourself. You need to know that when I should expire my date of knowledge, because this knowledge right now is not helpful for me. It cannot makes me any sort of money. This knowledge cannot helpful for me. I have to change this knowledge, and the new knowledge I should inculcate. That would be really great point. Now here also we need to understand one another thing which is relevant for all of us. What would be the difference between the intelligence and the wise? Could you have any idea what would be the difference between intelligence and the wise? Who are wise and who are intelligence? You know, in the world, the 90% people are intelligent, but less amount of people are wise. Why? And whenever you ask them, they are always giving you information, but they are not giving you the strategy. Do you understand what? Right now I am giving you the strategy. What I am giving you? I am providing you some strategy. If you follow this strategy, then you can do something great in your life. You can go beyond your limitation, whatever you do. But some of the people are only giving you the information that yes, this is helpful for you. Further, they will not tell any. They cannot give you the way that how can you get success. Are you getting my point? So that is the difference between the intelligence and the wise. And those who are intelligent, they are always telling you. But those who are the wise, they are giving you the exact way to get success. Now the question is that how can you become a wise person, not intelligent? You know that 90% people are intelligent. 90% people are intelligent. So do you want to become intelligent or do you want to become wise? What? That is the question you need to ask yourself first. We need to become wise, not the intelligent. There are a lot of intelligent people. I don't. If you ask me this question, sir, do you want to become intelligent? No, never. I always wanted to become a wise person, not an intelligent person. Intelligent people only know the things, but they never create. They always condemn. Do you understand? They always condemn others. They always blame others. Those who are the intelligent people. Those who are the wise, they never condemn. They never condemn. They only create the things. They create the things, but they never condemn anyone. Do you understand? Yes. That's very important. Now, how can you become wise? That would be really fundamental question to ourselves. We need to ask ourselves. How can you become wise? That is a very important question. Suppose right now, what the information you are imbibing or you are grabbing from my side, it is called a data. What? You are getting some data, no? Some data you are collecting from here. Now, whenever you go to your home, most of the cases, more than 95% people, they forget 95% of this talk, they will forget within 24 hours. And those who are also listening me right now in my phone, also you, if you don't write it in your copy, within 24 hours, the 95% things will be left out from your mind. Yes or no?
Yes.
That means this data cannot convert it into information. When you got some ideas from someone else, from data, you should write it down in your copy. When you write it down in your copy, these data converted into a information. Got it or not? And when you practice this information, it becomes your knowledge. What? It becomes your knowledge. When this knowledge you implant in your life or inculcate or implement in your life, then you will become wise. But in our case, you see, people listen a lot of things in Facebook, from YouTube, from everywhere. They got a huge amount of avalanches of data from here and there. But fact is that they never write down all those knowledge in their copy. What happened? Because of that reason, what happened? All the things what he learned or she learned, 95% good things, excellent things, outstanding things left out from their mind within 24 hours. And what the 5% remaining, within 1 week, this 5% also will be left out or vanished from their mind. And after 7 days, when you ask him or her that what did you learn from that talk, they will not tell you even a single line, because they completely forgot all those things. So what should you do in order to become a wise? That's very important. Whenever you are getting some data, you should write it down. If it's helpful for you, so write it down. When you write it down, these data converted into information. When you practice this information, then it converted into your knowledge. When you implement this knowledge in your life, then you become a wise. Got it? So I have given you the structure, the ideas that how can you become a wise. But if you ask this question to a general people, although even though they are intelligent, they are telling you if you do this, then you can become wise. But that is not the way. That they never tell you that how can you become a wise. They will tell you what? Yes, wise people know better than us, and you should become a wise. But they never tell you the exact path. How can you become a wise? Only wise people show you the way. How can you become a wise person? So that is my conclusion will be that I want you to do something great in your upcoming and forthcoming life, because you have some extraordinary ideas. You know that doing something great doesn't require to know a lot of things. Doing something require punctuality. What? Punctuality and the vision. What? The vision, and also the knowledge which is really relevant for you. And if you have this capacity, you can do something. So what did I say you? I told you that in order to or maximizing your life, you have to remember one point: declare your expiry date of knowledge. If you understand this, I hope that you understood this point. And you know that on the back side of every medicine there is an expiry date. It is written over there. Yes or no? So we have also knowledge. It should be also an expiry date, because this knowledge not every time become helpful. Yes or no? So that is the reason you have to change your knowledge continuously, spontaneously, constantly. Then you can do something great in your life. Thank you for today, and I hope that you should implement it in your own life so that you can do something big. Okay? And in spoken English, if you want to speak English fluently, so it is also important, because I have seen that people learn English language but they're never changing themselves. That is very important. So I have seen that people learn English language, but they maximum time what happened, they forgot all those things. They never make any sort of communication. They never make any sort of conversation with others. They always feel what? Depressed. They always feel agony, or they feel some desperate, overwhelmed. This kind of situation attack or hit by them. So I request to all of you that these things also helpful for them to improve their English knowledge. Yes or no? And they can easily convey their message to everyone. And unless and until they have the knowledge, then they always feel awkward, they always feel ashamed, they always feel shy, they always hesitate to convey themselves, to convey the message or reveal out the message in front of the audience. Yes or no? That is the reason this kind of program is really helpful to improve your English knowledge also. Thank you for today. Have a good day. Wish you all the best. Bye bye. Tata. And also bye bye.